Hey guys, it's M4J here and welcome back to the Jeffries network on OpenTTD. Look at all those windows I've had to close at the start of the episode. This is a time-lapse, by the way. It's a little bit of a slowed down time-lapse. Depends how long I talk for, really. So I won't reference too much what's going on the screen because chances are it'll end up being out of sync anyway. But this is me today just fixing the rest of the orders on the Northern trunk line and then starting working on the Great Western and Western Reaches lines. Now I just want to have a little conversation about why this episode is a day late. And by the looks of things, given the time right now when I'm recording this audio, it's also going to be late today as well. Someone did ask me if it was because the game keeps crashing. It doesn't, actually. I did fix the problem. It was that one train was causing some problems, so I ran it into the depot, got rid of the train, and then I was able to delete the depot and everything was fine. So I'm not really sure why the crash was happening still. It is definitely a bug somewhere along the way, but I'm not going to report it as such because it might just be something that I did wrong. Unless I know 100% that it is definitely a bug, I won't be reporting it because I know, I've said this before, I know Joker works very, very hard on these patches and he certainly does a better job than I could do on my own. So it would be wrong really for me to complain and say that the game's broken. It's not broken. It's just a little bit of a bug. It was a minor inconvenience and it's been fixed. That's the main thing. The other thing I want to talk about, yes, how long these episodes take to produce. This episode's quite short, so it won't take too long, but this was originally an hour-long video. I think it was an hour and 20 actually, that I've cut down to however long this episode ends up being. The way that this works, creating a video from start to finish, so from recording it, editing it, rendering it, uploading it and processing it, can take anywhere between 5 and 8 hours. Which sounds a lot, but it's how long it takes. It's just part of the process. If you think about it, an hour at least is me recording, unless I record a short one, but in this case it was an hour and 20. Then I've got to edit it, which involves in this case speeding up the footage, doing the commentary over the top of it like this, putting some music in, making sure all the music's synced up, the intro, the outro, all of that, and then rendering it, which itself takes, for an hour long video, it could take anywhere up to 5 hours to render. Then I have to upload it, which YouTube's being a bit awkward at the moment, so even that takes sort of 45 minutes to an hour to upload. I just haven't had the time, unfortunately. I struggled to actually make the deadline for Monday and Wednesday's episodes. And with this one, it just came too soon, really. I was busy most of Wednesday and I was busy most of Thursday, which meant I couldn't record. And then Friday, I was out of the house for some of the day, and by the time I got back, I wouldn't have been able to get the video up in time for, let's say, midnight even. So with that, I know I sort of announced it a little bit in advance, and that's because I knew. I think it's better to let you guys know in advance if a video is not going to be up. Sort of it covers my own back. It means that, you know, I have told you, but also it means you can just do whatever you want to do in the evening. You don't have to be waiting for me to upload the video. Not that I think there's anyone actually sat there waiting for it to go up, but I just think it's nice to let people know in advance. Anyway, this video itself was going to be a live video, me talking over whilst doing the scheduling and doing some minor building work. But then I thought, actually, it works better as a time-lapse, and the reason it works better as a time-lapse is because I'm going to be taking a week break after this video. It's been a long time since I had some time off. I know it's not been a long while since there was no uploads, but since January I've been working solidly at uni in my second semester of the year. That's all finished now. I had some rework to do as well, which was part of the reason why there was no uploads a few weeks ago, because I was working on that. So even though I wasn't working on YouTube stuff, I was still working. And a lot of people have this stigma about YouTubers that they don't really do anything, but I've already said how long it takes to produce a video. 8 hours to produce one video, that's how long it has taken me at times. That's a full working day. I don't get paid as much as I feel I should have for the work that I do, but then that's sort of bad luck really. I don't have the audience to earn the money. But it is a long time to produce these videos, and it's a lot of hard work, and if something goes wrong you have to spend hours fixing it, and that's what I've been doing off camera as well, which is one of the reasons why I was struggling to meet Monday and Wednesday's deadlines, because I wanted to do something new in each episode, building, scheduling, that sort of thing. But you have to wait for the trains to complete the orders, you have to wait for you know, the schedules to set themselves up. And in the case of Wednesday's episode, I had some trains that were running in the wrong direction on some lines, so you have to wait for that to sort itself out as well. Trying to find the problem in the signalling, fixing it, getting the trains running where they should be. It takes a long time. Even off camera, I was doing 8 hours to produce an episode, but I was also doing about 6 hours off camera preparing for each episode. So that's 14 hours per episode. It is a lot of time. And I need a break. Pure and simple, I need a break. It's been a long time since I actually had a week where I can just sit back, relax, and not have to worry about getting videos up on time. One of the reasons why I wanted to record episodes a week in advance was because of this, but then because the thing happened that I was preparing for, which was uni work, I ended up losing that week, and then I ended up losing a week of uploading as well because I was doing uni work, and never had the opportunity to get that week back. So over this weekend I'll be recording a couple of episodes to go up the week after the week that's coming up now, and then I'm going to take a week off, and I'm actually going to sit back, I'm going to relax, and I'm going to enjoy myself, which is something I don't get to do very often, which is kind of unfortunate really, because I don't have that long really until I'm back at uni for the final year, and we all know that the final year is the hardest year. So hopefully you guys can understand. I will be taking the week off. I will still be active on social media, so if you want to comment on videos, or if you want to send me tweets or Facebook messages, whatever it might be, I'm not going to ignore you, don't worry, I will be there to respond. Also, this is a really good opportunity for me to plug once again the ideas list. You can also check out the episode plans, because I will be preparing episodes, or at least planning episodes for the coming weeks. So you can also then send me messages or comment with ideas of your own, and then see if they make it into the plan list. And one final thing, and I don't really talk about this much because I don't particularly like asking for donations or things like that, but I do have a Patreon page, and so far I only have one patron. Patron? I don't know. Patron. I'm going to say patron. I only have one person supporting me on Patreon anyway, which is a little bit disappointing. This channel is 5 years old today. Today is the 5th anniversary of M4J Gaming, or Jeffries, or my first name, which I won't say out loud right now. And I really felt like the first year would be the hardest year, and then the second year it would get a little bit easier, and then the third year it would get a little bit easier. And I don't take any of this for granted. I just want to check my sub count. It took me nearly a year and a half to get 100 subs, and then it took me less than a year after that to reach 200, and then less than a year after that to get to 300, and so on and so forth. And 500 was a huge one for me. I did not think I'd make 500 subs as quickly as I did. Now, at the time of recording this, I am sat on 812, so it has faltered a little bit. So I do want to plug a few things in this video. I think this is a good opportunity just before I take my week off. If you have friends who like these sorts of videos, and they aren't subbed to me and they don't watch my videos, tell them about it. Spread the word. Get as many people as possible that you know of to watch these videos. I would really appreciate that. And also, see if you can head over to my website or my social media, and if you can, don't do this if you can't, please God don't do this if you can't, but if you can, head over to Patreon, check out my page, and see if you can support me. I would really appreciate that. I'm currently trying to buy a new microphone, and I've got a pop filter somewhere, but I need a new microphone that I can actually set up on my desk properly. And I'm also looking to get some new games that I can make videos of. I do have some in the pipeline, and you might see this appearing on the episode plans in the future. One thing I would say is, just because a series has appeared in the episode plans does not mean it will be uploaded anytime soon. It's just me, I've had an idea and I want to write it down, and that's what that was originally for. Then you guys asked if you could see it, so I uploaded the link. So don't be asking me where some videos are, because chances are the series doesn't exist yet, but it will do. That's why I've put it on there. But yeah, any support. It doesn't have to be financial support. It can be moral support. You know, if you go and help me plug the channel, get as many people watching the videos as you can. Obviously, I'll be doing the same. And let's see if we can reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year. You know, we're just over halfway through 2017. If we reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, that will be absolutely amazing. And I will say as well, if you do support me on Patreon, there are rewards. I will be reviewing those rewards because I think a couple of them are a little bit outdated now. And I do have a target on there as well. But you do get stuff in return if you support me on Patreon. But please only do it if you can. I don't want people giving me money that they can't afford to give. If you can't support me on Patreon, then by all means plug the channel. Talk to your friends about it. Talk to your family about it. Anybody you know. Go out on the street and scream it if you really, really want to. Although I wouldn't recommend it. You might get dragged away by men in white coats. But any support you can offer, guys, will be greatly appreciated. I feel like now is a really good time to get the big push on. As I say, it's my final year at uni this year. Once I graduate, I'll be looking probably to get jobs within this sector. Although I would really, really like it if this channel was starting to become self-supporting by that point. And maybe I could go full-time as a YouTuber and I don't really know what you would call what I do outside of YouTube. But there are some other projects that I really, really would like to do, which I just don't have the time or the finance for at the moment. But I think a few people will be surprised if they saw exactly what it is I have planned for this channel. It's not just gaming, there are other things as well that I would like to do. Anyway, a bit of a rarity for me when it comes to these time-lapse videos is I'm going to stop talking in a little bit and I'm going to let the music take over, and we are going to see the video out through music. I need the break, that's the main thing, and I will be back. Don't worry, I will be back, not this Monday coming, but the Monday afterwards, with brand new episodes of the Jeffries Network, as well as brand new episodes of Motorsport Manager, Planet Coaster, Global Ventures, as well as 2 new series that will be starting, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. I might also be live streaming during my week off as well. It's always easier to live stream because you just put some music on, you've got some people talking to you in the chat, and it's just nice and relaxing. So do look out for that. If you do see that I'm live streaming, come on in, come say hi. It will be on Twitch, twitch.tv/McJeffries. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome to chat. And depending on what game I'm playing, there will also be opportunities for you to actually get involved, join the game, and join in with the stream as well. But right now, I am going to leave the talking here, and I am going to let the music take over. So once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Every view is really, really important to me, and every subscriber is even more so important. I will in the future like to actually get subscribers involved in all of my series in some form, whether it's naming things after them or actually getting them into the game and involved in the building. So if you are one of those people that are wondering whether or not to subscribe, there's an incentive for you right there. But that is it for the episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As I say, don't forget to leave a like as well if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series, drop those comments down below with ideas for future episodes, and of course check out the episode plans and the ideas list. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support, and until next time, I will see you soon.